Good afternoon, everybody. Alan here, aka the Sad Old Git. Once again, I'm playing my all-time favourite game, Red Dead Redemption 2, and I wanted to share something with you that I personally think is the funniest thing that you can do within this game. A lot of you probably already know about this. I'm not particularly sharing anything new as such. However, I've been on Facebook, I've joined a couple of Red Dead groups, and I was very surprised when I mentioned doing this. Just how many people asked me, what do you mean? What exactly do you do? So I'm guessing there's probably quite a few people out there that are unaware of this. Hopefully you'll watch this for yourself and have a good laugh just like I have. You can do this first of all, you need to be in Chapter 2 onwards. You can do it as many times as you like. I'm currently in Chapter 2 playing as Arthur, but you can also do it in Epilogue as John, and it can be done at both of the bars in Valentine, the bar in Van Horn, and in Epilogue you can also do it at the bar in Tumbleweed. To the best of my knowledge, it can't be done at bars in Saint Denis, Armadillo, or Rhodes. As far as I'm aware, I have tried and I can't seem to trigger it. But if anybody else does, please do let me know. And yeah, like I say, all you need is binoculars, good health, and if you really want to, a good weapon. Now I'm just going to quickly line Arthur's pockets here, and I'm going to take you over to the bar in Valentine, the first one. Just as a side note on this, when I was recording this video, completely unplanned, I also managed to get the raccoon hat, which I'll show you in a few seconds. So you walk into the bar, pull out your binoculars, you'd have to focus on either the back wall or the side wall or just somewhere else in general, then turn and zoom in on the barman, wait for him to duck, pop your binoculars away, go stand or crouch behind somebody. I'm going to stand here behind Mouth Almighty and just wait for the fun. There we go. He's got particularly angry for no reason and has started shooting, and he has no problem with shooting his own patrons. On this occasion, Mouth Almighty has gotten involved. He's not happy, as you can see, and I've inadvertently started a fist fight. During the course of this fist fight, Mouthy there will lose his hat, which he's just done. I'll let them finish their fights. And there we have it. Mouthy's done all the work, but I'm just going to quickly pop over because he's got a red dot against him now, and I'm going to knock him out. And now I can help myself to his hat with no bloodshed, no wanted level, no bounty. Just quickly loot them both as well, just for the sake of it. So yeah, it was a nice unexpected bonus. I wasn't expecting to get the hat that easily, but very pleased that I did. So what we're going to do now is just going to casually walk out of here. No wanted level, like I said. Just as a side note, if you come back to this particular bar in a day or two, you'll find it's all boarded up and closed down because the barman's dead. It does respawn, of course, eventually, and you can do it all over again. So now what we'll do is we'll just quickly run over to the other bar. And here we are. So we just walk inside, and it's literally the same thing again. Just pop out binoculars, have a quick look at the wall over there. What a fine wall that is. Turn and focus on him. And he will duck behind his bar. Go stand behind somebody. There's only one guy in here on this occasion. Although, as I discovered, this particular barman isn't particularly a great shot, as he somehow manages to miss this fella. Now, just to advise on this one, I always stop and shoot him anyway. Just because, really. Although, admittedly, my angle's a little bit off here, as you can see. So I'm just quickly popping it off with his head. Now, I won't hang around. I would recommend running because you do get a wanted level. However, if you play your cards right, literally just run out of the circle, go hide for a few seconds. Usually, you can get away without a bounty because the Lord don't know who they're looking for. Doesn't always work. Sometimes you do get caught. A lot of it really depends on time of day and where the sheriff and the deputy are. I think this was probably the early hours of the morning, so they're probably busy having it off in the sheriff office. So they're not particularly looking for me because they're a bit too busy with each other. So we'll just stand here for a few seconds. Now, just to advise that now, I may have said this earlier in the video. If I didn't, I may be repeating myself. But another amusing thing you can do at the Smithfield is sometimes you'll see Sheriff Malloy standing outside by the window. If he's there, pop in and do the same thing again with the binoculars, and then run outside and stand by the sheriff and just watch the fun. Now, Van Horn, as you know, all you've got to do in Van Horn is sneeze, and you can start your trigger a gunfight. So it's a little bit more dangerous doing this in here. Now, my angle wasn't quite right to begin with because this man was standing in my way. And he works with when the woman's behind the bar as well. Although I don't think you see the man too often, to be honest. So just walk down the side of the bar here. Have a quick look at this wall. Spin around and focus on it. Now, this one, in a second there, she'll get angry and duck down. There she goes. This one didn't go particularly according to plan for me, to be honest. Usually when I do this, I kind of duck down over here behind somebody and the usual scenario starts. But for reasons I'm not sure of, she didn't start shooting. You can hear she's getting angry and there's a red dot on the map. But I had to actually stand up and prompt her on this occasion, and it did all go a little bit wrong, as you'll see in a few seconds. For some reason, this man here has taken a bit of a disliking to me. So she's completely missed him, and he's decided to try and stab me for some reason. So that's it, the fight has started. And it's all going to get a little bit out of hand. And just like that, it's like the entire town of Van Horn are now having a gunfight. All because one man pulled out a pair of binoculars. I will pop back into the bar in a second, just to show you that, I don't know why I paused there, by the way, just to show you that the bartender has been unalived by one of our own patrons. Right. As you can see, they're even shooting outside, and it's not just me they're shooting, they're all shooting each other. And all this because I pulled a pair of binoculars out. So there you go, she's dead. She's not worth... I haven't got time to loot, but she's not really worth it. I think she only carries a few cents anyway. The key thing now is to get the hell out of here, because no matter how many people you shoot in Van Horn, they're like weeds. You remove so many and a lot more pop up. And I had no desire to become unalived in this video for your amusement, I'm afraid. So yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to turn coward and I'm going to get the hell out of here. But it's as simple as that, really. So it's both bars in Valentine. This bar here in Van Horn and the bar in Tumbleweed. You just need binoculars, good health, and if you really want to, a good weapon. My favourite trick is to just simply duck behind somebody and let the barman shoot his own patrons. And if there's a lawman hanging around, like Sheriff Malloy outside the window, even better. It's just amusing. And of course, if old Mouth is there with his raccoon hat on, duck behind him, and usually you can get his hat as well. I wasn't expecting that to happen in this video, but it did, and it just adds to the amusement. So yeah, that's the end of this one. Strongly recommend anybody who's never done this to go have a try. It's genuinely very funny. You can do it over and over again once the bar people have respawned. And yeah, it's all good fun. I'm going to leave you now with Arthur quickly lining his pockets. I'm going to say goodbye. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like and share, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you.